Hello, 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 and welcome back to XCOM2 War of the Chosen. It's time for an extraction mission of one of our VIPs. We get an engineer, whom we don't need, but we also get 100 intel, which we definitely can need. And yeah, I placed together a pretty solid team. Two snipers, both focused on pistol damage, so they will act as our damage. Excuse me, a little bit tired today. They will act as our damage dealers. We do have Mox here, our skirmisher. We will probably use Icepick as our scout because we don't have a separate scout with us. No Reaper in this mission. And yeah, we got Whiskey and Hammer. So let's get this bad boy rolling. This is going to be an interesting mission, of course. Since when hasn't been any mission interesting? Of course, it's going to be interesting. The later in the game, the more I personally dislike VIP missions. It's usually a struggle to get everything done in the amount of time. Plus, if you fail to do it, you lose basically everyone that's left behind. So I'm not a big fan of VIP missions, but since we want to do the quote-unquote perfect run where we're not losing any missions and of course no soldiers, I feel we can't bail out on this one.
Be prepared to engage and eliminate any hostile contacts. Secure the area and escort the VIP to safety.
So let's escort our VIP in tow.
And proceed to the evac volume for extraction. Advent already knows we're here, so your
We only got one. One of our soldiers is concealed. I told you that Daniela is going to be our scout, but she starts, of course, very much at the back. So might as well see if we trigger anything by moving over here. We are indeed not. Always check the hex first. Intel and Intel doesn't look compelling. Oh, you can already see a little bit. Well, screw you. That looks like pretty much like a welcoming committee. Okay, and since nothing has happened by moving over there,
I hope it's worth it.
I'm going. On the move.
might as well take the opportunity, put everyone into a solid position.
Moving far. I'm going.
Oh, I saw something here. Yeah, there's the first tower. Interesting.
Come get some.
Moving to Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Might as well see whether or not we're going to find a patrol. I can already see that we have a sectopod going on because I saw the ground was shaking.
Moving out.
So that's a heavy tower there. Normally I wouldn't mind, but Since we're a little bit on a short timing leash, let's just get going with that tower and make sure that we kill it.
Okay, so I got one.
Good. Let's continue with the movement. We can already see that we're not triggering anything by moving down here.
Moving to designated coordinates. Move, move, move!
Whatever you say.
So we continue to move, sometimes double move.
Come get some.
So far we are fine. I mean, taking out the tower in a single round is okay. And that's actually not bad. If we would trigger them right now, that wouldn't be too bad. Now that is bad. I don't want to trigger 2 packs at once. But here's the thing, apparently we have just seen them because our scout has seen them. Which means, consequently, this here would be almost a one-shot. Well, with a critical strike it is a one-shot.
One down, thousands to go.
It's one down. Might as well trigger these guys. I am thinking about I guess we're fine. So that's one Overwatch. You know what? Let's stay with one Overwatch. I want to use the remaining actions. We're going to focus on the priest first.
Negative damage.
There's another tower right next to them. Oh no, it's not a tower. It's a fucking sectopod.
Come on, focus.
It is a fucking sectopod. No, Syken. It's not a tower. This ain't it. That ain't be a tower. It's a motherfucking sectopod. Okay. Very solid hit. Let's go, baby. 2 shots dodged in a row.
I strike out for my kid. Their service is over. Face justice.
93% shot missed. Gosh damn you. Good. We're going to do an Overwatch
Affirmative. Covering now.
in the hopes of the sector pod like moving into us. So far, so good. It's 2 rounds down. We have killed a tower, single, pack. The Codex, also single. And a double pack.
I'm
This should
going.
trigger.
Got some asset here.
Yeah, that comes at no surprise, to be honest. At least I wasn't surprised.
Locked and loaded.
Good. We'll start
Get hit the plate.
with penetrating the sector pod. And we need a little bit extra damage this round. Let's see, we do have a Mimic Beacon here. We're probably going to use that. Very close.
You have the power.
Good. It's one down. We could try to get rid of both of them in their armor. It could be a starting point. With a Mimic Beacon, we're basically not in the danger of dying. And we could save the run and gun. You know what? Let's do that.
Launching.
Double shredding. Very good.
Target eliminated. We're green to go.
Okay, so That's our mimic beacon usage.
We're green to go. Scanning.
And of course, we're getting yet another pack.
Suspension flanking maneuver.
Okay. Now let's do one step after the other, shall we?
Back in.
Number one, reload, shoot, and probably shoot again. Trying to maximize the damage. So this here is effectively killing one. Probably we will need to reload with Mox. But you know what? Since Mox has the Mimic Beacon, we're definitely not going to reload. He's going to use the Mimic Beacon. We're going to use 8 protocol for threat assessment. That's an additional overwatch shot.
Running dry.
Might as well just kill him. That's fine.
Okay, so I got one.
Placeable. Now, let's start with the Archon. We're still having a lot of damage left over.
Just a little off.
And I was hoping that this guy wouldn't dodge as much. Yeah, but we're missing, unfortunately. Almost got it. Almost.
Did you see that one?
We're down to 7 time units. We killed 4 here, 2 here, that's 6, 1 here, that's 8, 2 here, that's 10, and we netted 14, which It's me to believe that there's probably one more pack after
We're
we
green
kill
to go.
these guys. And we're doing great on time. I mean, we're right here, and we got 7 more turns. Easy.
Well, how about that?
Seems doable. Moving. No need to ask twice.
That's the best time for a solid reload.
Heading out. Overwatch. Rock and roll.
So whoever hasn't reloaded,
Come
we're
get
reloading
some.
them now. And let's go.
I hope it's worth it.
Yet another pack is triggered.
I'm down. Is it clear?
I think we can relatively easily kill this guy. Or not. Sometimes it takes a shot or two.
Target neutralized.
Covering distance. Rolling out.
Already there.
So far, so good.
Rolling out.
I'm on it.
We are very actively pushing forward. And that's mainly me trying to force the momentum. We're almost there. It's very likely that there is one more peg up there,
What's
and
over
that's
there?
then probably about it. Okay. Nothing happening over there.
Quickly. Formality.
Ooh. Well, at least we can't complain that it's not getting interesting, right? So we know there's yet another pack, which means we need to be extremely careful. Let me think about that. Probably want to kill this guy, at least, and probably the purifier as well. Let's start with him. Oh my god. We would have had some really solid chance to kill him right away.
Not good.
Fortunately, we blew this up completely.
We will overcome.
Okay, we could hit everyone with a sniper. I am actively considering just to shoot this guy here with the pistols.
Deflection.
We're dealing significantly enough damage that we could kill him. Gosh.
Missed the target.
Okay,
Hostile terminated.
that was important because he had the potential rockets. This here is still bad news. We might want to use the freezing grenade on him, the frost bomb. So 8 protocol. Onto him. For again the additional threat assessment. And we're launching the frost bomb just to take him out. Yeah, and the guy on top of the roof should be fine. I am quite frankly expecting him to just pull the shield. Or to die. That's an option as well, thanks to our Overwatch. For once it worked, and it worked well.
Reloaded.
Still got enough time. 4 rounds is not terribly much, but it is enough.
Negative damage.
I can handle that. Hit the armor.
Need to bring the sniper into the right position.
Their armor still holds. They live no more.
All right, I'll go.
So I think from here it's possible. Yeah, perfect.
Reloaded.
Let's do the reload.
Moving to position.
Both of our snipers could get up there next turn. We're going to be
Launch
fine.
unloaded. We're green to go. Scanning.
Alright, time to trigger the last pack. Although, just out of curiosity, oh wow, we're just 1 short from leaving. And I'm thinking about, you know what, we don't need to kill the last pack.
Whatever you say.
Got it covered.
Reloading. I await their approach.
Ready to engage.
Got it covered.
Good. Let's go.
I'm going. Contact confirmed.
Deploying grapple.
So there wouldn't be any point where we could see all three and still get out. But 2 is good enough for me.
Barely registered. Hostile target down. Packing it in. No problem, boss.
Let's try to not hit anything upstairs.
Take this.
There you go. Nice little grenade. By the way, I love how the new grenades, the plasma grenades, and the increased radius are just so helpful.
VIP secure and in position for evac. All right, I'll go. Big deal. Getting out of here.
Utilizing hook.
So this will not end his turn, but I still think we're not going to kill him.
Armor deflection. I will go. Leaving combat.
Going up.
Yep. Good enough. I think it was a flawless mission.
Let's go.
Left one Andromedon alive.
Confirmed. Mission
Yeah,
accomplished.
flawless.
I would like to assure the citizens
I was just thinking
that our
we could have
peacekeepers will
probably
stop at
played
nothing to
the
prevent further
encounter
attacks by
with the
criminal
sectopod a little
elements,
bit
such as the
better.
one that occurred today. The elders
Wasted
have
some of our
told me
cooldowns there.
our ability to overcome any and all threats to our peace.
And I guess we got one promotion on Mox. Yeah, there we go. Good job, buddy. He is now promoted to captain, right? No, even major. Great. Let's look at the new abilities. When entering Overwatch, you can take as many shots as you have remaining actions. That's not bad. Unlocks the Ripjack slash attack. But what's the Ripjack slash attack? Sounds like a normal slash attack. You can trigger a slash ability by placing the movement cursor over an enemy. Could perform a dash move. Using both actions to move and still trigger a slash against an adjacent enemy. Okay, so it's basically a melee attack. Not sure if that class is the best for the whole slashing thing. I might be wrong. I like this interrupt thing. More powerful form of Overwatch. I also like the idea of entering Overwatch and taking as many shots as we have remaining actions. That's not bad either. Saturation fire is also not bad. As a cone of bullets through an area. Cover of those enemies can be damaged or destroyed, but uses a lot of ammunition. That's not bad. I think we're going with the Overwatch theme here. Because we often are placing Overwatch traps, and that's not bad to have that available.
Excellent work,
All right,
Commander.
100 intel, guys.
Continue to bolster the resistance
100
across
intel.
the globe.
Damn, we're at 300-ish. And there's even more intel, which we, by the way, do not need. What we should get though, is the radio relay after getting our supplies finally. Because the idea was getting supplies, installing the radio relay, and getting the full African continent. Look at that! He got his nice little white beard. Our first Psi operative, who got insanity.
Depending on who you ask, psionics could be considered the alien's greatest strength. Now our own
Oh, how I
can tap
love
into that
psionics.
same power.
Or psions. Soulfire is very good, but stasis is better. There we go. Right there. Just need to give him a little bit the right color here. We always had bluish, so blue violetish or pure blue is our science. And I think we're going to give him some hair as well. But not just some hair. He needs to be like... Oh, solid cornrows. I love it. No, where are the cornrows? For fuck's sake. Okay, back to the hair. That's a little bit too Rastafari. Good. I like it that their hair turns white once they begin to become psionic. One thing that I'd be interested in is if we train them. We can't see whether or not they are having an option. Let me see if they get extra skills. That would be really, really good. Psi operatives are anyways the strongest class already, and with them having additional skills, We can't look into them. We're going to see whether or not you can train them a little bit later. She got stasis right away. Domination. They get some of the best abilities from the get-go. How is that even fair?
Alien facility coordinates locked in, Commander.
And there is yet another facility. Damn you, we need to speed up.
Setting course for the East African sector.
So we got our income again up to 700 plus per month, which is solid.
You are shrewd, but eventually all will come to kneel before the elders.
And before we can even do something, we're forced to stop yet another retaliation mission. Advent is attacking the resistant haven in West Asia. Berserkers, Chrysalids, Heavy Mechs, Shield Bearers, Andromedon, and Archons. That's what we're going to see in the next mission, in the next video.